Holidays. We've all been through them before. A perfect time to rest, relax, and completely ignore all of our responsibilities. Just kidding about the last part, I think. Well, anyways, that begs the million-dollar question. How does one spend their holiday in the most perfect way possible? Is it through limitless vacations to every single country in the world? Is it through hibernating for the whole month and refusing to leave your bed? Is it through grinding your favorite video game until you finally beat up that one stupid boss you've been meaning to beat for so long? Or is it through precious bonding time with your family, friends, keeping fit and maintaining your body health, keeping up with your studies? Who knows? That's why the moment my school dropped a special activity during the June holidays, I knew that it could very well be the answer we've all been looking for.
Introducing the Holiday Quest, a grueling gauntlet of 9 activities split into 3 categories: individual, family, and friends, each with their own unique challenges and quite possibly, maybe even some fun. So this video is going to put this treacherous trial to the test. And wait, that was like what? 6 teas in a row? Dang. And it will serve as definitive proof that I completed every single activity in here, which is actually perfect because number 1, I would probably be the only student who completes every single activity in here, so I win and beat everyone else. Secondly, I will probably be the only student who films their entire process of completing the challenge, so I'm a super cool YouTuber and I beat everyone else. Thirdly, I would probably finally know how to spend my holidays perfectly, so everyone will watch this video to learn how to do so as well. So I get many views and likes and subscribers, so I beat everyone else. And if you notice, I've been beating everyone else up. No, not up. I'm not beating people up. But notice how I beat everyone else. Oh, yeah. That means I'll be crowned champion. And since there's some kind of point system, I think, to this challenge, I can earn the max amount of points for my class. All my classmates and schoolmates and teachers will fall head over heels for me because I'm so cool. That will make me become king of my school. Since I am the king, I can make every day a holiday just for me, and that means I don't need to go to school anymore, and I will finally achieve true happiness. You wanna know why? Because school is the main source of my misery. Just kidding. But in all seriousness, I think this challenge can help spice up my June holidays, so I just figured why not try it out. So I hope all of you enjoy this video because it will probably take years to make, and I probably have to sacrifice my homework time, so my teachers might kill me, but hopefully I can clutch up. So let's get to it, shall we?
Okay, so before we get into it, I was trying to do the mouth transition animation thing, but I messed it up really badly, so just pretend that didn't happen, and let's get straight into it. To kick things off, let's start with a book. So I want you to guess which book I got. It was the one on the left, of course, duh. Okay, I know it may look like a comic, but it's not, okay? Like, you should never judge a book by its cover, like literally here, because it's not a comic book, okay? It's a word book, and actually I had quite a lot of fun reading it. It was very interesting. There was one point where I saw like a horse, and then that thing happened. But yeah, overall it's quite fun. So let's just go to the book review right now.
Hey guys, welcome to the book review corner. Yay! Today I will be reviewing a book that I read finish, and it was pretty cool. Here's the book. It's called The Adventures of Supergirl and Batgirl, Harley Quinn's Time Twister. You can see my very cool book review. I don't know if you can see, but so this is my name, as you can tell from my YouTube channel. This is the title, I just said it, and this masterpiece was written by Laurie S. Sutton and then illustrated by Theo Duarte. Hopefully I pronounced that correctly, but a shout out to them for making this book exist. I think it's pretty cool. So yeah, give them your support. What was my favorite character, you may be asking? I decided on Harley because she's a troublemaker. She drove her own car into a F1 Grand Prix and then like caused a lot of crashes and stuff. I think that's pretty cool. Also kind of empathetic actually. Like there was this one part of the story. There was this part where like Harley saw a bunch of dinos because they traveled back in time, but then the dinos were about to like get destroyed by a big fat dino. So she actually stepped up to like defend those small dinos so that the big dino couldn't eat them. That's actually quite brave of her and protective, even though she's like a villain. All villains, even though they're evil, maybe some of them still have a heart, and that's pretty cool. So that's one of my favorite events from the story, and it shows how she's empathetic, I guess. She's confident throughout the story. She kept doing things that take a lot of bravery, like stepping up for the big dino or driving a car in the middle of a F1 Grand Prix. She must be very confident to do that. And then lastly, she's also hypomanic. Now I know this may be a very big word for some of you, and it is a big word because I don't really know what it means. But it's like she's a bit manic, like crazy, and she did a lot of crazy things, like caused a lot of trouble as well. And she has a lot of like high energy, and she really just wants to have lots of fun, but she doesn't care about the bad consequences. So hypomanic, I guess. So that's the 4 words to describe her. If we look at the setting, one of the setting that I saw that stuck on with me the most was the forest in the dinosaur age thing, because 3 words to describe it is green. If you didn't know, jungles are green. The jungle is also pretty dangerous because there are a lot of dinos and I guess mosquitoes in the jungle, and those are pretty bad, so it's quite dangerous. Lastly, you could say it's quite epic as well, because it's not every day you get to go into a jungle and you see dinosaurs that are chasing you. So yeah, dangerous but epic. And then
okay, so basically, I'm just gonna cut myself off at this point. My book review is taking way too long. I don't even know how I managed to yap that much. Yeah, I'm just gonna cut it right here because if I continue on, my eyes are gonna die from all the editing. My ears are gonna die from hearing me talk over and over again. Before we continue, I'm just gonna show a quick sketch of the book cover that I did, and like very funny thing was that I spent 40 minutes on it, and then when I wanted to save it, my iPad was like, nope, you can't. So it didn't save, but I managed to get like a quick picture. So since I took so long to make it, I'm just gonna force you guys to admire it for 5 seconds. Like, yeah, starting from right now. Okay, I don't know if that was 5 seconds, but it felt like it. But yeah, I took so much time to make it that it didn't save it. So just, yeah, I'm just gonna put it.
So that's my book review. I hope you enjoyed. And that's enough from the book review corner. So bye bye.
And now, it's bed cleaning time. And I mean, how bad can a teenager's bed even be? Oh my gosh. Okay, I think this is even worse than Semakau landfill, bro. And if you've seen it, you know what I mean. But after some good old-fashioned elbow grease, I managed to keep everything back perfectly. And then afterwards, I even got a nap. So that's pretty cool. And now, time for one of my most favorite activities out of this whole challenge, running. This one was pretty fun because I like to work out in general, and I know the workout thingy only said 30 minutes, so I kinda did that with a 5k run, but then I decided to kick it up a notch and got a 10k also, so that should safely net me this challenge. And I also did some push-ups, so that's fun. And now, with individual challenges out of the way, it's time for family time. And what better way to start it off with family Nom-Nom Time. We got some eggs, Milo and Kaya toast. So it was a pretty good meal if you ask me. Here's some clips of me absolutely destroying the food that we ordered. Because eating with family is like really good, so yeah, I would really recommend it if you want to do it. Next up on the list is cooking, and let's just say I really cooked with this one. I don't usually cook at home, but it's nice to try it out for a change, so yep, fun I guess. And as for the mini challenge, I got a few photos of us at a grocery store as well as a trip to a hawker center. So yeah, that was pretty cool, and I totally helped my family to pack the groceries, but we don't talk about that. And now it's time for the final section, friends. I invited my friends over to mess around at my place for a little. We played some cards and games and stuff, but most importantly, we were here to demolish those challenges. So here they are. We did the park visit and play sports one together because the park had a badminton court with no net. So we just decided to kill 2 challenges with 1 recording, so that's very neat. And that leaves the final challenge. Recyclable DIY life hacks. At first I thought I was a genius by using a hat as a phone holder, but then it ain't really counted as recyclable material, so I settled on a DIY paper bottle opener from my very badly printed history essay. Here we have recycled paper. As you can see, it is one of my previous history essays. It's actually one of my previous history essays. Together by turning it into a bottle can opener thingy. So I think it's gonna be quite cool. And that's it. So if you fit it under, you'll pop it off. Glass of olden Landia.
No, you can try first.
It worked. It's like a can with all recycled paper. So we did it like down.
This part, then push up.
Yeah, so it's like
They use the top part, they hold the bottom part, use the other hand to lift the top part. So I use the other hand.
so like
The other hand to push this up. Push this up. No, push like your hand won't.
So I think it's gonna be quite cool. That is just literal proof that this recyclable bottle cap opener paper thing actually works.
Alright, this.
Yeah, okay, bye. And with that means, yup, final challenge completed. And that means full holiday challenge completed. Woohoo, yeah baby, let's go, oh yeah. Alright, so what did I learn? Nothing. Just kidding. As sappy as it might sound, I learned that enjoying a holiday doesn't mean expensive trips, sleeping all day, gaming all the way. It's the simple things like staying active, bonding with your family, and chilling with your bros. It's the little things that count, and I guess that's what made my holiday not just simple, but special. And I think that's what truly counts. So yup, thanks for watching. Whoa, you made it to the end. Congrats. Thanks for sticking all the way to the end. It really means a lot to me. Feel free to comment any feedback if you wanna, cause this is kinda like my first formal video I did on this channel, so any feedback is really welcome. Oh, and if you want, feel free to check out the music video I made too. It's about holidays. So yep, thanks yet again and bye bye.